The first one is you think you see as a challenge of really just breaking through the noise, right? And so, almost in no matter what you're doing, right? If you're going outbound as an SDR or doing field marketing or doing demand marketing or doing a virtual event, the core is that you need to break through the noise. My finding on this one is that the only way that you can break through is that you provide the most value with the best intent, right? And so I think a lot of companies mess up virtual events because their intent is to sell to the people that are there, and the people that are there don't want to be sold, right? This has like been happening for decades and decades. And so I imagine I'm just inferring, I haven't even gone to Gong's event, but they are like a very, very much so a brand marketing focused marketing team. Like they're not trying to hit you up on your, at the virtual event. And I think that's one of the reasons why they're so successful, because the content ends up being, you end up creating a much different form of content when you have the intent to help people rather than sell to them.
Yeah, absolutely. And that's the piece. It's like when COVID first happened, it was more of a quantity over quality because everyone was just trying to push through as much
Mm,
as they could. But I feel like now with fatigue, I mean, even myself, I get invited to so many different things, but if the content isn't on point, then I don't even have any interest. And on top of that, it has to be recorded because I consume most of my like webinars, things like that, all through on demand. And if you're not using on demand, that's a huge miss.
totally. Yeah. Yeah. Like we do our virtual event every Tuesday night. We get 20 to 100 demand marketers on there, but all of the business impact happens on the recorded version that's distributed later. And that's a little pro tip in there for anyone listening to this afterwards.